Just give me one moment, guys. Okay, I think I am ready. Let's just switch this real quick. Heyo, how are we doing? Sorry, it has been, what, 2 weeks since my last stream? Yeah, I think it's been 2 weeks since my last stream, actually. Yeah, I've been pretty busy. Just turned 26 last week. So, you know, pretty busy week for me. Yeah, things have been pretty busy in my personal life, especially with the job and everything. So I've been getting some work on this done where I can. Got some more work on the face and the eyebrows done. I did start my second pass of painting at this point, and I think I'm at a point where I'm almost done. I'm just refining some things. But yeah. Hopefully I am getting to a point where I'm kind of getting tired of constantly working on this. I want to get this done as soon as I possibly can before the year. We'll see how things go, because I am pretty busy with my new job. So hopefully things work out. But yeah, the plan is, so far, I'm gonna be working on this for about, I want to say, like an hour and a half, and then I'm going to switch and play some home safety hotline, and we'll see how it goes. All right. So sit back and enjoy. And if you are also joining in and working on some projects, feel free to show some works and progresses, because I'm very curious. You know, the whole point of this stream is to kind of be a spot where we can just work on our own projects together, you know. Um, so yeah, so if you're watching, feel free to talk about what you're working on, and if you want to show some works in progress. All right. Okay. So let's get to work here. Okay. So during my second pass, I think I overworked this a little bit. I'm noticing like the way they paint the face shadows and the way they paint the faces much more intentional. So I'm just trying to get the right blending in as much as I possibly can. I'm so happy. I'm so I if you haven't watched the rest of Arcane Season 2, please get off this stream. Because I have screenshots that are kind of spoilery from the series, but I do really appreciate that there's a whole episode with Ekko about the face paint, because it helped me tremendously with trying to figure out like what he looks like without it and trying to get the contours right and everything. It was like he has eye bags. Does he have that in the other references? In the other clips? Screenshots? Oh, he does! Okay, I gotta add that. Yeah, I am probably gonna be changing the format of this of my streams a little bit over time. I need to figure out like a better. I don't know. I need to figure out something that's a little more like interactive and I guess professional. Not professional, but I don't know. I'm not that great of a commentator, admittedly. You know, I'm just not a very social person to begin with. But I don't know. Talking to an audience is not exactly my forte half the time. Alright, I'm getting... Is this actually in... Hold on. I just made a new... in honor of the season, I made a whole new playlist of Christmas songs. Mainly DMCA, but, you know. Unfortunately, it's a lot... the ones that are playing are mainly the DMCA ones. DMCA free ones, I should say. I'm sorry. Oh, finally. Did I not paint his eyebrows? In the process, I have been doing some look dev work on the side to try to see how we will look in Unreal. I have something in the works. I posted some screenshots on Blue Sky, but nothing's final just yet. I actually tried experimenting with some a lot of shader things, but mainly with masking and screen-based textures. And it's been hit or miss. Some of the results have been getting really good, others are just kind of but it is what it is. It is coming out very well. I'm very excited to see what will happen with this. Oh, hold on. Stop it. Oh, nice. There's no Santa Claus, there is no Santa Claus, there's no Santa Claus there.
Everywhere you look, you can't escape. There's Santas everywhere. Bells are ringing, children screaming. Something doesn't seem right. His beard is gray, and that's a nice toupee.
Ah!
But his eyebrows ought to be white.
Tablet, why? Tablet just glitched out for a minute. I might need to get another one. I've had this thing for like over 5 years. And it's kinda... It might be on its last leg soon. Sadly. What? What? I don't remember this.
Just saw
What?
Santa Claus, just saw Santa Claus, just gave a Santa Claus change. Drove downtown and a bell ringing, Santa Claus hit me up again. When those
So, I grew up listening to a lot of these parodies. I don't remember half of this, though.
Santa's all crammed in tight. There's another Santa Claus, there's another Santa Claus, there's another Santa Claus there. Everywhere you look, you can't escape. The Santas everywhere. Bells are ringing, children screaming. Something doesn't seem right. His beard is gray, that's a nice toupee, but his eyebrows ought to be white.
Yeah, I'm not much of a... I don't really like Christmas music half the time. You know, most of the ones I listen to are more parodies. But there's a couple I do like. Not much, though. Not much. I'm very picky. Has that always been there?
Hear the sound of bells ring in the cold night. Here we sing songs of joy, peace and love. Say goodnight and journey
Oh my
on.
god, this tablet. Why?
Woods alone, silence
I do wonder.
is like a
I got troubleshooting more and actually figure out if it is the tablet itself that's going out or if it's the cables. 'Cause the cables are a lot easier to replace by comparison.
to the earth. All of life
I have a
surrendering
feeling that it might be the
death that
tablet
will
itself.
brings in hope of new life on this holy night. Holy night, we remember Christ. Coming from the cold, come and rest your soul. Join us by the fire. Tonight the story's told, ancient but never old. When the Savior came, all the angels sang, peace on earth, goodwill to men. A child has been born, and all of us are suffering beneath the weight of death and sin, in hope of new life.
Let me see something here.
All our hopes made good in Christ.
Something a little exaggerated. I'm just thinking of like how to paint his eyelids. You know. Maybe it should be lighter. need to get back into traditional painting. Doing hand painting made me realize how much I miss it. One kind of crazy idea I had is, this is a wild one. What if I make a 3D model, then print out the UV map, and then paint on it, and then scan it in and use that as a texture? I think that would be insane. I'm sure someone has done it before. I'm sure it's terribly inefficient, and there's a reason why it's not done much. But man, I can only imagine how good that would come out. What the heck? Oh, right. I can only imagine how good that would actually come out. Okay. Ah, tablet. Alright, I'm gonna have to, like... I think the time is coming for this tablet, unfortunately. I gotta, like, troubleshoot things and make sure it's actually the tablet sensitivity acting up. If it's the screen itself, I should say, that's acting up. But I have a suspicion that it is. So I might have to get another tablet by the beginning of this year. Next year, I mean. that saving. Oh, what happened here? When this happened? This happened to me before. Alright. It's getting more and more sensitive. Alright.
As I understand, is the rarest dish in all the land. When thus bedecked with a gay garland, let us servir in county cold. Caput aprite ferro, redens laudes domino. Our steward hath provided this in honor of the King of Bliss, which on this day to be served is in reginesi all three whole. Caput aprite ferro, redens laudes domino. Caput aprite ferro, redens laudes domino.
Okay. I think I'm close to being done with the face. I hope at least. I want to be done with this face, please. Two viewers. Hello! How's it going? I am just finishing up on the face. Gotta work a little bit more on the hourglass, I think. I'm gonna get the streaky feel that it has, but I need to know. Okay. How you doing? How's your day going so far? can't wait for the Arcane art book to come back and to come to my house. That's gonna be so much fun to read. I've seen like small snippets of it, and it's gonna be very unique. Apparently it's from the perspective of Jinx, which that is a very interesting take. And there's a lot of time bomb references, which is always very nice. Yeah, it's gonna be super cool. I'm a little annoyed that it came out like while I'm like toward the end of working on this, because I'm sure there's gonna be some really insightful treasure troves that I will actually kick myself for not knowing before working on this. But it is what it is. I'm just glad that it's actually coming out. Because oh man, it's overdue for an art book. It really is. I'm honestly still surprised that they haven't released it sooner, honestly. But, you know, it is what it is. Actually, I think they released like a limited time art book or something. I remember seeing something like that online, but it's like super expensive to get. And it's hard to find from what it sounds like. So, you know, not exactly worth it in my opinion. I mean, it is worth it probably, but you know, it's not worth me going the hassle to track it down and find that. I will say though, on a different note when it comes to art books, there is one art book that I really want to get that apparently is really difficult to find. And it's understandable to a degree, because it's not one of the more popular movies. But Prince of Egypt has an art book, and it's difficult to find, and the ones that I have found are pretty expensive. So that will be insane for me to get if I'm able to. That would be like an insane addition to my collection. And it's not my collection's not that crazy now that I think about it. What do I have so far? I have the art books for Final Fantasy VII Remake, which is sadly super tiny. I was very shocked. It was the first art book I got after I pre-ordered a game. Actually, FF7 Remake was my first pre-order ever. But I got the deluxe edition, I think it was, and it was fine. It has a nice steelbook and everything, but I was really there for the art book, and the art book is so tiny. It's not even translated too. But yeah, it's disappointingly very small. What was something else that I have? I had the art book for Big Hero 6, which I got a couple years ago. It's really cool. My first art book was actually for Star Wars Episode 1. I don't know where my brother found it, but I think I had to be like 11 or 12 at the time, and me and my brother used to share a room together. I wake up to find a copy of the Phantom Menace art book on my chair. You know, and it was cool. It blew my mind because I I was watching Star Wars: The Clone Wars at that point. I was really into it, And what I didn't realize is that Mother Talzin, her design was actually reused from a rejected piece of concept art for the Sith villain when they were still figuring out what Darth Maul was supposed to look like. Well, no, that's before they even had a name for Darth Maul, I think. Um, but yeah, they reused Mother Talzin's design and did that design, one of the designs from Mother Talzin, and I think for Asajj Ventress, and that's how we got to see them. They do that a lot with. Oh, whoops. Well, no one's gonna see that. They do that a lot with Star Wars concept art. If you watch Star Wars Rebels, I'm sorry, Star Wars Rebels. Star Wars Rebels reuses a lot of Ralph McQuarrie concept art that was really used for A New Hope. Like stylistically, that's what they were trying to go for. Just at the end of the day, they were trying to mimic Ralph McQuarrie's designs. But as much as I loved it, as much as I love the series, I mean, I don't think it worked out very well. It had a certain look, you know, it had a very distinctive look, and I love it for that. But yeah, it the style worked, I think, but it wasn't as good as Clone Wars. Clone Wars had like a really cool flair to it, and it just kept getting better. I think also Star Wars Rebels sadly did not have a huge budget. If I recall, I don't think they were that invested with it at the time. It was like the first animated series after Disney bought Star Wars, though. So I guess they were still testing the waters with things. But yeah, if you haven't watched Rebels and you're into Star Wars, watch it. It's really good. It's a kid's show, but it's really good. And Kanan's one of my favorite Jedis of all time. Just bar none. Amazing character. I love seeing the characters again in Ahsoka. Oh, so good. Oh, come on. There we go. I think I need to head to the men's room, but before I do, I need to try something out. Because I just whipped this up before, and let's see how it goes. Oh, got cut off? Let's try this again. There we go. Okay. I'll be back in just a moment. I am back. I just had a very random thought. I'm curious what would happen if I just suddenly downgrade the texture quality. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no, 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 no. Please tell me it will go back to it the way it was. If I set it back to that to 4K. I'm scared. If I just like lost a bunch of progress all because of a dumb intrusive thought, I'm gonna be very mad. Oh thank God. Okay, let's never do that again. Right. I know what I was gonna do. Oh, I gotta check if he released it on Amazon Music. Anthony Vincent, who's the YouTuber, the guy behind well, I think it's just Anthony Vincent now. It used to be he used to have a channel. He had a channel that used to be called 10-second songs for a long time. He would do style covers of different songs. And he did a beautiful rendition of Silent Night in the voice of Chris Cornell. And that man does a killer impression. I typically don't really like to hear cover artists like do impressions of other musicians, because I just find it weird at times, especially a step further if they're trying to dress up as as the musician. It's really weird. I see that with Linkin Park at times. Looking at you, Hyper Theory. But anyway, Anthony Vincent is like one of the few exceptions where he just does an incredible impression and goes toe to toe with that and with Chris. Like, oh man, I miss him. I miss him so much. I found out about Chris Cornell a couple months, a little too late before he passed, and I still wish I was able to see him live. I really do. Same with Chester. Man, I knew about Linkin Park for a while, but I never got into them until very recently, which is really insane to me. I think it's oh my god, it's gonna be 2 years since I listened to Hyper Theory Meteor for the first time. It's crazy. Because I've always heard their hits, you know? But it wasn't until I was finishing Capstone a couple years ago that I finally heard the album for the first time all the way through. And once that happened, I was kicking myself, man. I was seriously kicking myself for not hearing it sooner. It's really weird too, because like I've always heard the hits, you know, like Numb and Crawling, In the End, etc. And I got first introduced to the band because of what I've done. That was the first Linkin Park song I've heard, and that was all because Transformers. I had to be 8 when I saw that movie for the first time. That movie blew my mind. The movie absolutely blew my mind, and it probably was like one of the first instances of hard surface VFX that I've seen in film when I was a kid. That and probably Jimmy Neutron and Iron Giant. If we're counting, actually, yeah, I'll count the Iron Giant because he is actually 3D. But yeah, I got into Linkin Park late. It's cool to see they're back though with new lead singer though. Not gonna be the same, obviously, but I think they're doing a good job. I'm liking what they're putting out now. And I think Emily, given enough time to do the songs her own way, she's doing a really good job, you know. She just needs to work on the screams a little more though. I want to work on this a little more longer. Oops. I think my plan next, because I think I'm almost done with the texturing. I'm going to do one layer of outlines, and then but this is gonna be for like all the shaders. I'm gonna be doing like one layer of outlines, and just taking it from there. Just gonna be doing the rest of it, everything else for this project in Unreal, because that's gonna be. I want to mess around with the shaders. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Sky 5D, thank you so much, man. Holy crap. Hope you're enjoying the stream. But yeah, I want to do some like weird, funky shader crap in Unreal. And I have some ideas. You know, I want to do some like screen-based textures, texture work and whatnot. Trying to give it like a painterly feel. There was he did it in Maya, but there's I'll need to find it when I get a chance. But there's this amazing piece of fan art that I've seen of someone who did a NPR render of Zuko in Maya, and he broke down the shaders and everything that he did. And oh my god, it was just so cool. I want to do something somewhat similar with Ekko, and I already have something going on with it. But I want to refine it much more, you know. That scarf is bothering me. I need to work on the scarf. Saw the stream from Hop. Been enjoying just lurking. Oh, nice, man. Nice. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for popping in. I'm still. I'm fairly new with streaming. I'm still like getting the hang of things. Well, I think I've been streaming on and off for like the past year, I think, now to think about it. Um, but yeah. Um, to give like the small spiel about myself, I'm a character artist. Um, trying to get work in the industry. Well, that's it's a bit uh that's kind of put a little bit on hold at the moment because I just need to financially get off my feet at first and feet at this point. Um, with the way the industry is at this point, but yeah. In the meantime, I have a full-time job outside of art, and I'm working on 3D on the side and just working on my portfolio. Trying to get experience where I can, and just keep making awesome projects. Um, the dream's not dead. It's not at all. Um, it's just somewhat on hold at the moment. I do think I am gonna try to go for some side contract work though, just to get some things, just to get some experience and a little extra cash on the side. Oh my god. um. So I don't know how long you've been lurking, um, but I'm not a big fan of Christmas music half the time. And um, most of the Christmas songs I do listen to are parodies. This is one that I grew up with, and it's amazing. Oh man. The million laws. Hey, it's Christmas cards. I don't know what he just said. Oh jeez. Finding a Christmas tree is a bit of a pain. I've always kind of enjoyed it as a kid. But yeah, trying to maintain an actual Christmas tree is just a pain. Think of these cards. I'm curious. Get a job, you bum. Oh my god, that's horrible. Oh jeez, look at this. Hmm. Oh god. I feel yeah, I've had to shift from animation to focus on just getting a job in general. Yeah. Oh god. I was unemployed. I was just talking to my coworker about this yesterday, actually. I was unemployed for 7 months, you know? So all the while I was working I'm gonna try something a little nutty here. All the while I was working on my portfolio, I was also applying for jobs at the same time and streaming, and it was so draining. Um, it was just so draining to do, and I hated every moment of it. I got really depressed, honestly. I really did. You know what? help out. Doing another layer because I don't trust myself with this. Painting pass 2. But yeah, you mentioned you worked in animation before. Do you do? I guess the better question would be, what kind of animation do you do, or that you used to work in? You know, we're talking like 2D animation, 3D animation. Because I oh god, I I went to tech school for 3D, but before that I was a community college student as an animation major. Um, so I got really well. I didn't get really into it too much until towards the very end. Um, but my point is I have a small background in animation. I'm a 3D animator. Never worked in animation before. Maybe maybe if I give that impression. Oh, my bad if I give that impression. No worries, no worries. I get that. um, yeah, no worries. Things happen. Um, yeah. Hopefully, at some point, you know, things work out, and we get the experience we need. You know, it's not the end. It's only the beginning. But it's gonna be a slow beginning with the way the industry is. Um, what are some other things I can talk about at the moment? I bet. Yeah, long-term goal. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. Um. Yeah, that's where I am with it too. Honestly, I have a good job right now. You know, and it's paying the bills. Well, I don't really have many bills, thankfully, but it's at least I'm getting a consistent paycheck, and it's going very well. You know, I have great coworkers, which is something I was really worried about. The work culture is fantastic. Um, yeah, it's a little bittersweet, but you know what? It is what it is. Um, I'm just glad to be working and, you know, getting a little more financially independent at this point. Okay, let's try this. Are you like working on any projects right now, or something? I mean, either way, it's gonna sound easier said than done. It's gonna be easier said than done because I've been in that spot before. But with the job hunt, be kind to yourself, um, um, and just pace yourself. You know, don't rush. Don't do anything rash or anything like that. It's rough. Again, I was in that position before and it sucked. I hated every minute of it. I really did. I got laid off last month, so it's been mostly trying to find a new job. I hear ya. Again, take it easy, man. Or I don't know what your gender is. I'm sorry. Take it easy. You know. Um, um, yeah, because it can take a toll. It can take a toll. Again, I was unemployed for 7 months, and there was a point where I was just super depressed, and it was a little scary. Um, it's a little scary. What did you do before? If you don't mind me asking. I guess like on my end, I've only had one contract job working in 3D. And you know, that happened after school. It unfortunately went nowhere. Um, it was for a project that me and a couple of classmates made, and it didn't take off like we thought it would. Which, you know, it happens. It happens. I was delivery driving for a sandwich shop. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Well, hopefully you find something much better than that. I'm sorry. I almost... oh, God. Or, you know, maybe something along that. I don't know. Oh, I got decent family support, so I'm doing all right. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Good. That's great to hear. Yeah. I briefly worked in it was a pretty good gig. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. I briefly worked in customer service. It was a remote job. 3 months. I did not like it. But you know, it could have been a lot worse. There are so many horror stories of having to deal with terrible customers, and thankfully I've only had just a couple of really crappy ones. It was more so just sorry. It was more so just super draining for me. That was the main issue. Just constantly talking to people. I'm a pretty introverted person, so that's just not a good match. Never heard anyone come out of remote customer service. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it was an experience. I'm never going back to that. It was, maybe it would have worked for some people. It did not work very well for me. I think I did good, you know. I did my best at least. I just did not like doing it because I just wasn't a good match for it. I think I found a good sweet spot for this. Yeah, before I worked in customer service, I mainly worked in I worked in an office at my old community college, and then I worked as a help desk technician at my old university. Well, maybe switch from animation to character art. So I always wanted to do game art just in general. I wasn't entirely sure what exactly I want to do. When I was in high school, my local community college had a animation program. To be completely honest with you, I didn't realize it was animation because it was titled it had a very loose kind of title to it. It was computer art, which could literally mean anything. But it was explicitly supposed to be a animation major. I just didn't realize it at the time. So I think the main draw for me was I think I had to be like 17 when I first found out about it. Um, I saw that they had a class in game development, and I'm like, yes, this is my ticket in. Yes. Um, but yeah, that wasn't until like the last semester. At that point, um, and someone down the line. So I guess basically I already had an introduction to 3D. When I was 13, I briefly got into 3D modeling because of this really old Star Wars game called Jedi Academy. I used to mod the heck out of it, and oh god, I love that game so much. I still do. It has a very special place in my heart, even though it's like 20 years old, and looks pretty terrible by today's standards. But I briefly got into modeling as a kid because of modding in Jedi Academy. Unfortunately, I never finished my mods or anything like that. You know, I was using this piece of crap software that was not even in use by the time that I got to it, called Gmax. It wasn't even like it was not being updated at all at that point. Um, so it was pretty bad. You know, this is back in like 2012, mind you. So I briefly got into it around that time, and then kind of dropped it after a while because I didn't know how to do UVs. But anyway, a couple years later, when I was going for community college, I had a class in 3D that introduced me to Maya, and reintroduced me to 3D, and I really enjoyed it. I caught onto it super quickly. So I realized at that point, you know, 3D modelers are more in need within this industry. It would be a very good idea for me to do 3D modeling. Even though at that point in time, I think I wanted to be a character designer. So I was briefly going to go into concept art at first. And at that point, you know, I had a professor who briefly worked in the industry like 20 years ago. And, you know, he was very blunt about the realities of the industry, how competitive it is and whatnot, even 20 years ago. And his talks kind of made me realize I need to figure out what I want to do stat. So at first I wanted to do concept art, doing characters, because, you know, that was my forte. And then I got more into 3D modeling. By the end of community college, I realized, you know what? I'm gonna go into character modeling. So this is back in 2019. I took a gap year after I finished. Did some more 3D modeling and Maya. Got into sculpting because of Mudbox. I knew at that point the ultimate goal would be to actually get experience with ZBrush, because that's used way more than Mudbox in the industry at this point, still to this day. So yeah, I got started in Mudbox. My first sculpt was actually Hogarth. The Hogarth sculpt that you see in the slideshow is a remake of my first sculpt, and I did that earlier this year, actually. Yeah, I went to university starting during the pandemic actually. um, and I majored in 3D. And yeah, the rest is history. I graduated last spring, and didn't get a job for about 6 months. You know, um, that contract job didn't start until I want to say that September last year, and it didn't pay very well. Um, uh, the way that worked was really weird. It was actually a school project. Um, so hang on here. Let me color pick this better. It was trying to figure out how to explain this. So, the school I went to had um, a funding program where if you submit a pitch for like a game or an animation short and the judges like it a lot, um, they'll actually help fund it depending on like what edition you're going for the project. So we submitted a pitch and it was for like an AR graffiti game, and they liked it a lot. So we got the pitch got accepted. We were being funded with $1,000, but it was a team of like 5 people, and I was graduating, so $1,000 is not very much, and they contracted me uh, that semester afterwards, and it didn't pay very well, but I had that customer service job coming up at that point. Yeah, that was so far that's my only 3D job. Unfortunately, that project again did not really pan out, and I can't really show it in my portfolio because um, uh, it was never actually integrated into the build. But it is what it is. It happens. Um, since then, I have done some game jams and gotten some really good experience working on characters in game jams. The Skeleton King that you see in the slideshow is actually from that. I did the Pirate Jam not last summer, a couple months ago. Oh my god. I did that during the summer, and I had a blast. It was so much fun. But yeah, sorry, it's long-winded and very disjointed, but that's the that's my story. That's how I switched from animation to 3D. Long story short, um, I wanted to do games for a very long time, and realized that 3D worked a lot better for me. I mean, if it's not under NDA, what's the issue with putting it on there? The main issue is that I, honest to God, have no idea what it was supposed to look like in the build, and I have no real way of showing it because it's like we never fully we had. Give me a minute here. I'm trying to remember exactly. We had a brief idea of what we wanted to do. Um, in the pitch document, like how it was supposed to look like, but in actual practice, we didn't know how it would work. So with playtests, we didn't know if it was going to take up most of the screen, if it would be obnoxious, etc. So at the end of the day, it was just simply never incorporated. I think with the most recent build, it's just I don't remember what it is. Yeah, and at the end of the day, I'm not. It was fine back then, but yeah, yeah. At the also at the end of the day, those assets were fine, but I've improved a lot as a 3D artist, you know? So I think I'll I don't think I'm gonna put on my portfolio because it just looks amateurish, by comparison. Not amateurish, but like, you know, I have a lot more projects that look way better by comparison. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, it's very long-winded, and I'm still not entirely sure how to explain it. It's also a really small team, and all my other teammates were programmers working on the back end. Um, um, Actually, okay, I did not mention this before. So we were using tech by Niantic, called Lightshift VPS, and um, Lightship for my other teammates, it proved to be a lot more complicated than they thought. So not every feature was integrated, and unfortunately, they reapplied for the there were like two editions. There's the prototype edition, and then there's the full product edition, which I think is like a total of that's like $10,000. They didn't make it for the prototype edition because they just weren't showing enough progress, and they tried to apply for other fundraising events with the school, and it just did not work out. They just weren't chosen. So I don't really know what's I gotta check up on them and see how they're doing. Honestly, I don't know if they're continuing with the project or just leaving it. I have no idea. It's been a bit. Wait, this already played before. That's my phone vibrating. Oh, this music's driving me crazy. In case anyone is wondering, no, I don't play League. Arcane's amazing, and I love Fortiche, but I'm still not playing League. I did play League briefly, in college, but I didn't like it. I didn't get it. I just don't get MOBAs, that's the thing. I don't get MOBAs, and League's just toxic. It really is. I gotta update my overlays. This one's fine, but I did it like in 3 in the morning, I think, and I just means I just gotta update. Like I'm not active on Twitter anymore. I'm really not. You know, like I guess I'll pop my head in like a couple of things, but for the most part, Blue Sky's kind of taking over for that for me. Okay, we're jamming now. Oh. I think I might actually step away from this soon, play some Home Safety Hotline. I need to... I'm realizing there's so much I forgot to clean up with this, because I started out with a more procedural base map, and then I started painting over it, just kind of use as a guide. But yeah, if you see like some artifact, and that's actually what that's from. But I think I have a good method for this scarf. Yeah. Yeah. It's working out for the shadows at least. I don't know about the lighting. What if it's just like this? How about this? Oh, tablet, why?
This begins with a breath from the waters you blessed, pushing through the pain
Ooh.
and blood into the arms of love.
Ooh. Okay, we're getting somewhere with this.
Before you came, she was afraid. In the night, she cried and prayed. Oh God, am I strong enough to be the arms of love, to be the mother of this son? Oh, beautiful one, my child, my son, we rejoice from generation to generation. We rejoice and magnify the Lord. All like sheep have gone astray, but you will call them back one day. By the marks of pain and blood, back to the arms of love. The
Okay.
big Father's face above.
I'm gonna probably work on this a little more off stream, but I'm gonna need a break from this. So that means let's get some Home Safety Hotline ready. Hang on here. let's hope that this works. That's streaming. Why is the chat not popping up? Hang on. Oh. What? Oh, that's why. It's actually here. Okay. I gotta fix that. This is gonna be obnoxious. I don't know why alright. Like I said before, I gotta redo my chat overlays. And my streaming overlays because it's kind of. I mean, it was fine for what it was at that point, but yeah. Is this a spooky game? Kind of. It's Okay, yeah, no, it's a spooky game. Yeah. So I found this out. I found this game out, because hold on, I forgot to change the stream category. I found this out because of Game Grumps. They played this game earlier this year, and for someone who briefly worked in customer service, the experience is pretty close. But yeah, this game is basically like an analog horror-esque um customer service type game where you're simulating using a computer in the 90s, working in customer service, but you're helping customers to deal um with like more supernatural, well, sometimes it's more mundane uh uh safety issues. Other times it's more supernatural with dealing with weird Nordic cryptids, maybe some D&D mythology in there and there. It is a lot of fun. It's not super scary, at least for me. It's not. Um, but I do like the psychological aspect of it. There's a lot that it leads to the imagination, and I just love it so much. And it's so weird. Um, and there's a lot of one of the elements about this game is that there's like little video files that pop up. So let's see what this one is actually. Did I see this? Oh, I did see this. Iron Sword. Remove your hiking boots. Enter the cave. Brave the screams of the damned. I wonder if they filmed in an actual cave or something. Or if this is all just CG. Okay. Don't ask how to get down. Actually, I think they show like how you get back from the mountain peak. Yeah, they never do. Okay. I feel like this has to be real footage. It's way easier to do. You know what? It could be 50-50. I really don't know. Hold on. This email's not active. Oh! Oh, right. So, for some context, earlier in the game, I think I'm like halfway through the game, I've been getting like these weird emails like this. I'm not gonna spoil it too much. Let's just say this game has a thing about mice. Yeah, they got this poor guy. Sag. Okay, let's start hell. Oh, I'm on Saturday? I didn't realize that. This goes for all days of the week. So, what, this is the last day, I think? One of the last days? I have to be towards the end of this game. It's a pretty short one. You know? And then there is a more Christmas-themed DLC that came out a couple months ago. Or this month, I think.
Park employee, lend thine ear once more.
What?
Supervisor Carroll here again. I've updated thy permissions to grant thee access to all relevant household hazard information.
What is happening?
Continue thy labors, employee. Soon thy time in the soil arriveth. Prepare thy body.
Did she just say I'm gonna die soon? Did I hear that right? Okay. Bed hag, what? No. Oh. I think I've actually heard of this. Okay.
Yes, hi again. I am calling for the last time to tell you that the advice you sent us was useless. So, thanks for nothing. Just the other night, I heard singing again. So, I've sought business elsewhere. I have a private security team investigating the greenhouse as we speak. What on earth?
Uh-oh. There's an entry in the list where it's like I think it's like a certain fungus. And hold on, where is it? Where is it? If you hear it singing, um, you're screwed. Oh, it's whistling fungus. That's what it was. Warning: if you ever hear whistling fungi singing in harmony, evacuate your home immediately. They're rarely dangerous, but their growth can cause foundational problems.
What the freak? I'm turning pink! Like, what's happened to me? The doctor said someone to take me away. I did what you told me to do! I did it!
I haven't played this in 2 weeks. So I don't even know what happened. He's turning pink. I know there's like some kind of rare disease where you turn pink. Leprechauns. Neighbor's doorway. What? Okay.
Some kind of animal has gotten into my cellar. I know it's down there because I can hear it flapping around sometimes when the house is quiet. Tell me what to do to get rid of this thing because I think it's getting into all my Pinot Noirs and Chardonnays. I found a whole bunch of broken bottles on the floor. Stupid thing is probably getting loaded.
It's a little alky.
Please
Okay.
hold.
Okay, so it's in the basement, and she says she is flapping. Alright, we're like running through. Wait, what is this? What? Okay, it's definitely not this, but I didn't know this is an entry. Is it a trailer? Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, that's a terrifying thought. What could be in the basement? Flapping. Wait, could it be? Wait. Dorcha? What is Dorcha? Is the one who delivers. What do they deliver? What does that mean? Okay, that. Okay. Most likely this is a bat, but I don't know. I don't know. If I was a veterinary, well, actually I am a veterinary. If I had a fedora and everything, I would say it's carbon monoxide. Lady, you need to check your carbon monoxide meter. You're probably hallucinating. No. It's a house fire. I guarantee it's a house fire. Memory wisp? What is this? Oh, wait. No, it's not this. It's not that. Puka? That sounds like something... Excuse me? Oh. I hate the thought of this. Okay. I'm gonna say it's a bat. That's the only one that makes sense to me. It's probably the wrong answer. I'll probably have to take a look and see what goofy crap is it.
Hey, yeah, thanks for nothing. I called again recently about some kitchen noises, and your people once again sent me bad info. Maybe vet your people better. I'll be going for help elsewhere. Now we're having power outages, so who knows what this thing in our house has got into now. Goodbye.
I'm gonna head out, take a walk for the night. Be sure to drop on the latest stream. Have a good one. Oh, have a good one, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what I even said before when I previously played this.
So, I think something may have died inside my desk. It stinks to high heavens, and something is leaking out of it. I have to lock the door to my office since my kids are overly curious about the smell, so I need to know what to do about this as soon as possible.
Please hold.
Could it be a desk hop? No. No. Said something died in her desk. What secretions? She said something that something's leaking. Translation of flesh. What does that mean? Oh. Oh, it might be this. Wood secretions. Watch, it's completely wrong. I think I'll play like a day of this and then end the stream.
Hi. All of my Merlot is ruined because your overpaid staff gave me bad info. Now I have a killer headache and I still have a nasty pest problem to deal with. I'm just calling to let you know you did a bad job. And you
Okay.
should be ashamed of yourself. You've got red wine on your hands. You have to live with that.
So it wasn't bats. Got it. She said there's a headache. What could it have been? I don't know. What is it this time?
I think there's someone watching me. Outside, something is moving around in the trees, and I can never get a good look at them, but I know they're out there. I've seen their eyes. I don't know who they are, but the police were no help. They just asked me stupid questions like if I mowed my lawn recently or if I ate fruit in public or something, and told me to call you. Hoping you'll be more
Oh.
helpful.
Please hold.
Let's see. Something's watching him. They asked if he mowed his lawn, or if he ate food in public. there's like one where it's. Isn't it like a hob that's. A Bogart? I'm thinking of Bogart's. Is the one that washes you? No. Maybe it's a nun? Wait. Hang on. It's a hob. No. Sir, it's carbon monoxide. You're hallucinating. Small, worthless rodents commonly found in households. Oh my god. Is it a troll? Travel gnome? So they're watching. I think I'm gonna be wrong if I say it's not no, but I'm not sure what else it would be. I wouldn't really say that they all like to watch.
My brother told me to call this number, but I don't know why.
Oh.
Things have never been better around here. My brother says he doesn't like the way the leaves move, the way they grow around the house like a warm embrace. Things are good here, brother. Things are good. Would you tell my brother that things are good?
Please hold.
I like the way the leaves move, the way they grow around the house. Oh, it's this. What? To the ones beneath the soil. Excuse me? Alright, I think it's this.
It got in and it touched me. It touched me and now my head feels like it's gonna explode. I can feel something moving inside my head. It's growing. Get it out! Get it out!
Oh. Excuse me? Hello?
Hi. Do you know how I got here? I'm not where I should be. Please, I was told that you could help me. My family. They aren't my family. I don't know what's happened. Please tell me how to get back to my family.
Please hold.
Okay, this is interesting. What's going on in the music? It might be a memory risk. So what was going on with Howard? Oh.
Hi, yeah, there's this awful smell of rotten eggs coming from my dining room, and when I looked to see what it was, I saw this awful, disgusting pile of crap on my dinner table.
What?
It's quite big, too, which has me worried that whatever produced this might still be in the house. Because who knows how big this thing is? I mean, my dog can't even lay down something that big.
Rotten eggs.
Please hold.
It smells like rotten eggs. Oh, I see why. I don't know. Kobold, maybe? What would smell like rotten eggs, though? That's a very specific kind of detail. They don't just randomly mention it. I'm gonna guess kobold. It's not gonna be it, but I don't know what else. Just the troll, I swear to God. Hello there, General Kenobi. How you doing? What's up? Welcome to the stream.
Hey, yeah, Ball here. I'm not sure what to do anymore. My kids can't sleep at night. I've been spraying about 50 different kinds of pesticides all over the place, washed and scrubbed all the bed sheets as much as frickin' possible, and every night it's the same story. Bunch of itchy kids with nightmares waking up at 4 a.m. and begging to sleep in Papa's bed. I'm fresh out of ideas.
Huh. I'm doing good. I'm playing Home Safety Hotline right now. Itchy kids with nightmares waking up at 4 a.m. begging. Okay,
Please
interesting.
hold.
Interesting. Are you at Saturday? Yes. Yeah, I'm on Saturday. Oh God. I haven't played this in about like 2 weeks. So there's some things I remember and don't remember. I do know. Oh, is it bed teeth? Hang on. No, there's like it covers the itchiness, but not the. Not the nightmares. What could it be? What could it be? Dreamweaver? What about this? If you want, I can help you with in-game. I can help you in-game lore included. I will hint into it a little in riddles. I will not be backtrating. Oh, if you want. Sure. Yeah, I half know what I'm doing. I've only played this like twice before. And I haven't played this in like 2 weeks, so my memory's fuzzy with things. Backseating. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's a lot more fun with other people chiming in too. So go for it. I know there's others that have to do with dreams. So it's not bed teeth. What about faithfully? What about this? Probably not this. No, it's not this. I know what it is. It's house fires. It's not Night Wisp, is it? No, it's not this. Stair slug, no. What is a T-spike? Oh. By the way, my first language is not English, so please keep my grammar. And I suck. I absolutely suck at typing. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. Okay, yeah, it's not this. No, it's definitely not this. See, bet. Oh, what a bed had. Hang on. No. I'm actually from Switzerland and speak German. Oh, wow, nice. Yeah, no, yeah, no, feel free. Um, I don't know, yeah, English is my first language. But, no, I'm totally flexible. Don't worry about it. It's probably not bed teeth. The only thing that matches up with bed teeth is the itchiness, but I don't think it's bed teeth. What Dorcha? No. Also, how'd you find my stream? Was it on like Blue Sky or on Discord or Twitch? You know, I'm curious. I always, whenever like a new viewer comes in, I always like to ask like where they found me. You know, just out of curiosity. I'm not sure what it could be. The Horde? What is a Horde? I don't remember this. Oh, definitely not the Horde. I'm gonna say he's bed teeth. I usually help people in some of my favorite games. Here it's HSH. Just go to the H. Oh, nice, nice, awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. No, you're good. Don't apologize. I'm pretty sure I got the wrong one. I don't know. We'll find out soon enough.
Hello, employee. Supervisor
I'm
Carol
scared.
here. We've received complaints that some of the answers that you have been providing have been inaccurate.
Yeah.
I urge you to.
Sorry for you. Oh. Uh-oh. I'm screwed. Oh boy. What's going on here?
This info you sent didn't help. And this family that claims to be mine is trying to have me committed. Where am I? Where's my real family? I need to get back to my real family. No, get off of me. Get off. You can't take me. I need to get back to my family.
Oh. The answer crawled. Oh my god. Well, first off, with that one, I think I had Memory Wisp. I'm pretty sure it might have been a portal.
Okay, you want to explain to me what the hell is happening? I called last week to ask why my home heater has been having issues, and nothing's changed after following the instructions you sent me. Be quiet. I know your teeth hurt, but Daddy's on the phone right now. Anyway, We're still freezing our butts off over here. So tell me what the hell is happening right now so I can get this fixed properly.
Sure. Okay,
Please
so
hold.
hold on. So it's very cold. From the neighbor's doorway. Oh! Okay. I see. Let me just hit this century again. Oh. Oh, now I see. Oh, I see now. Okay. Anyway, let's try to work on this. Okay, so it's not, definitely not rainbows. No, it's not this. No. Frozen pipes? No, I don't believe it's frozen pipes. Can't be that. Pipe girls or walls? What is this? No. I try to be a nice companion into the journey of streams I actually do when I say so. Thank you. So, hang on. So the heater's having problems, and his kid's having issues with their teeth. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Oh. Oh. problem had wine sprites. Okay. Alright. Anyway, what the hell is this guy dealing with? No. That's why I don't work in customer service anymore. Need a hint? Yeah, I'm pretty stumped. The only thing I can think of is that it might be. I doubt it's frozen pipes. The game does not work like this. It's typically not something mundane. So yeah, I'm gonna need a hint. I don't know what's happening. What is this? No. Gotcha. Maybe they live in Ireland? Who knows? Wait, what? Can you get transported? No. What is typical Ireland? Oh, hold on. Is there something with Leprechaun going on here? Oh. I see now. Oh, good lord.
I think some pranksters might be giving my wife and I a run for our money. Lately, my wife's clothes have started going missing, and at night I keep hearing this strange whoopee cushion type sound coming from outside. I tried to scare the kids off.
Please
I know
hold.
exactly what's going on here. Let me just take a look at this entry again, real quick. Yeah. Yeah, okay, 6-4. The missing clothing gave it away. And plus I was looking at this entry earlier. soon.
Hello, I saw your commercial and I thought I would call just in case you might know what's going on. I was recently putting on my kettle for a bit of afternoon Earl Grey when I heard this awful buzzing sound coming from the
Oh,
cupboard.
it's a tea sprite.
I looked around inside, but I couldn't find anything but a few loose tea leaves. I'm quite concerned about the hornets and the bees and the
Yeah.
like.
Please hold.
It makes sense. It's about Christmas. Yeah. Okay. I hate it when the game undoes this. It just like randomly you just lose connection. And then like, network error, Get it together, Home Safety Hotline. Oh no! Oh no. How am I gonna do my job, man? Lovely.
Hi, we need some medical help. I'm not exactly sure what to say since I talked to our family practitioner already, but he said to call here, so
Well, that's a good
we've been
point, yeah.
having some trouble sleeping. I thought it was just me, but both my husband and I started feeling shortness of breath around the same time. I'm worried about something spreading through our house since our kids all have asthma and some particularly severe allergies.
Oh,
We
it's a
tried
hag.
washing all the bed sheets in the house, but that didn't really help much. Thankfully, the kids haven't had any issues yet, so could you help us out sooner rather than later?
Yeah, it's a bed hag.
Please hold.
Of course. Still getting network problems. Okay. Do you know Mike? Possibly. I'm not too sure. Are you talking about like the strange calls of like the strange prank calls? Because
So,
maybe.
I've been
Something
hearing
along
this
those.
weird
Oh
sound
yeah,
coming
yeah.
from the walls. Not exactly sure what it is, but I've been having a hard time sleeping at
Yeah,
night
he's like
because of that sound.
he's like a former worker who got turned into a mouse.
Can you hear that? It's been non-stop lately. I've replaced all of my smoke detector batteries and everything, but I cannot figure out where the sound is coming from.
For hard time sleeping because of the sound.
Please hold.
Okay. And it's inside the walls. You got it. Yeah, I figured it out the first time I started playing this. When I first started playing this, I thought it was really funny how HSH had like this weird thing against mice. And then I started seeing the emails and saw the cat photo, and I failed and got turned into a mouse, and I put it together. Okay. So what could it be this time? No. Have I failed a day once? Yes. I might have failed it a couple times, actually. I haven't played this in 2 weeks, so my memory's a little fuzzy, but I definitely failed at least one day. And got turned into a mouse. I got turned into a mouse. No. Does this have audio? No. Wow, you're the only one of a few that got it? Oh. How? It took me a bit to figure it out, but huh. I hope people like played more through this, you know. I've seen the only playthroughs I've seen online from like Markiplier and Game Grumps, they reached through it a couple, like at least a day or two. Only a few people got that mic was a mouse. Oh, okay, interesting. What could be mouse case then? Sure. This sounded like... Watch, I'm gonna get like a screamer. She's gonna call back hysterical and be like, "It's not what you said, me!" Ah! But I think it might be a kobold, because that audio sounds very similar. Oh boy, what is it this time?
The pile keeps growing. Tell me how to get rid of it. The instructions you sent didn't work and smells so foul. I'm hearing angry voices coming from the walls. They keep telling me to eat it. Please, I don't want to eat it. Don't make me eat.
So I have some bad news. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I think I know what that was. That might have been a Fae Feast. Oh god. Oh no.
Hey, yeah, Paul here again. Thanks a bunch for nothing, pal. I followed the instructions you sent, and they did jack. I ain't gotten a wink of sleep. My kids are breaking out in all sorts of rashes. See you never.
I still have no idea what this was. Oh boy, I'm gonna get turned into a mouse.
Hello? Can you help me? There's this terrible smell in my house, and I can't figure out where on earth it's coming from. I think it's upsetting my puppy Meatball, too. He's really been acting up lately. I can hardly blame him. It smells so terribly rotten.
It was
Please,
bed
can you help?
bugs. What? Hold on. So there's a smell in the house and it's affecting the dog.
Please hold.
It smells very rotten. Hang on. Let me see the bed bugs entry. Oh. I see now. Okay. So what do I usually stream? Um, I I do a lot of 3D art actually. Just before this, I was working on texturing my sculpt of Ekko from Arcane. Um, but yeah, I'm changing my format a little bit so that it's gonna be like half working in 3D, half playing the game. And in this case, Home Safety Hotline. Sorry about that. So it's a terrible smell. Has no idea where it's coming from. It's upsetting the dog. It smells rotten. That's so cool. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you for the follow. Yeah, thank you so much. My portfolio is on my Twitch and several social medias. So feel free to check out my work. Thank you. Wait. Oh, is it a puka? It's a puka. That entry hurts to read. It really does. I'm a big animal guy. I grew up with cats and dogs all my life. So that reading that entry earlier was upsetting for me. Oh, wait. What? My cats are right next to me. Oh. Okay, so I was wrong about Carla. Whistling fungi. Oh. Oh. I see. You got turned into a mouse. Grab you by the goober. Flipper. Yeah. Poor guy's turned into a mouse. Oh boy.
Hello, employee. Supervisor Carol here. We've been watching you for some time, and I must say that we have been rather disappointed in your performance here. Many of our callers' lives have been altered for the worse thanks to your negligent answers. Your failure to treat your work here with
Girl,
the
you
gravity
didn't train
it
me at
deserves
all.
has
How am
unfortunately
I supposed
forced
to know
us to make a
how
very
to do this
difficult
job?
choice in regards to your continued employment at HSH.
I don't get paid enough for this crap.
Effective immediately, your employment here has been terminated. We wish you the best in your future endeavors.
Good riddance. I'll be fine as a mouse. Hell, I'll probably ride the cat, your cat for all I know. He's too sassy for me. And poetic. Yeah, one thing that caught me off guard when I was playing this for the first time last week, not last week, 2 weeks ago, was if I was doing super well, she would be, thine eyes have been upon you. And I'm like, what? I did read a little bit ahead, about what was going on. I wasn't expecting to be a fairy. I really wasn't. Okay. I think... Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night, actually. You know what? No, I'll give it one more shot. Yeah, I spoiled myself. I only know
Park
vague
employee,
spoilers, though.
lend thine ear once more.
Lend thine ear
Supervisor
once
Carroll
more.
here again.
God.
I've updated thy permissions to grant thee access to all relevant household hazard information. Continue thy labors, employee. Soon thy time in the soil arriveth.
Hey,
Prepare thy
wait.
body.
Soon thy time in the soil arrive to prepare thy body. Did she just give me a death threat in, like, the nicest way, like, the sweetest way possible? What the... Alright. What is radiation? Oh.
Yes, hi again. I am calling for the last time to tell you that the advice you sent us was useless. So, thanks for nothing. Just the other night, I heard singing again. So, I've sought business elsewhere. I have a private security team investigating the greenhouse as we speak. What on earth?
False flower? Wait. Oh.
What the freak? I'm turning pink! Like, what's happened to me? The doctor sent someone to take me away. I did what you told me to do!
Yeah. I thought this was the face flu, but it's not, apparently. Soap Sprite? Huh. Oh wait, thy responses impresses those above and below this. Oh! Wait, what?
Some kind of animal has gotten into my cellar. I know it's down there because I
Oh.
can hear it flapping around sometimes.
I know
Please
this one.
hold.
Yeah. It's a wine Sprite. So hang on. Soap Sprite. Huh. I guess he was turning pink because of the Fae flu.
Hey, yeah, thanks for nothing. I called again recently about some kitchen noises, and your people once again sent me bad info.
This
Maybe
is
vet your
too
people better.
close
I'll
to
be
home.
going for help elsewhere. Now we're having power outages, so who knows what this thing in our house has gotten
I
into
remember
now.
when I worked in
Goodbye.
customer service, I had a guy hang up on me once because he common hob. Oh. I had a guy hang up on me once because he's like oh no, I didn't give him like the answer he was expecting, and he was like, oh well, you know what, I'll call someone else who's actually more competent, goodbye, and just hang up on me. I'm like, what the hell?
So, I think something may have died inside my desk. It stinks to high heavens, and something is leaking out of it.
Oh,
Please
it's
hold.
wood secretions. What kind of problem did he have? So I worked in customer support to help with setting up scanners for retail store franchises to take inventory, and he was having connection problems. Not connection problems exactly. The data he would be scanning would take so long to. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I thought in game. Oh. Okay. No, I'm talking about real life. I used to work in customer
there's
service.
someone watching me. Outside, something is moving around in the trees, and I can never get a good look at them, but I know they're out there. I've seen their eyes. I don't know who they are, but the police were no help. They just asked me stupid questions like if I mowed my lawn recently or if I ate fruit in public or something, and told me.
Please hold.
So, I did look this up actually, and it's said to be Spriggan. I don't know. Let's double check this. Oh. I see now. That's okay. That makes much more sense. Don't eat wild fruit. Oh. Oh, that explains everything. Okay. Sorry. So yeah. Basically. The way the scanners that I've worked with work is they would have like a router with them that is it uses like Verizon or I think AT&T as their providers if I recall correctly. So I think I basically told him I troubleshooted the hell out of it and came to the conclusion with him that it's very likely that your connection's just spotty. You just need to wait it out, even though it's been transmitting for about an hour. He wasn't happy about that. This is, by the way, the second time that he called. He wasn't happy about that, and
My brother
he
told
basically
me
ended
to
up
call
saying,
this number, but I don't know why. Things have
well,
never
you know
been
what?
better
I'll call
around here.
someone else, and
My brother says he doesn't like the
hopefully
way
get
the
someone more
leaves,
competent than you are.
the way they grow around the house
And he just
like
hung
a
up on
warm
me.
embrace. Things.
Please hold.
Okay, I know what this is. This is autumn leaves. Yeah, he didn't sound like that, but yeah, that's what happened. I don't have to blame him for being annoyed, but you know, he just that was that was just what was going on. You know, there wasn't much we could do on our end. Just the connection on his end just sucked.
Hi. Do you know how I got here? I'm not where I should be.
Okay.
Please
I know
hold.
what to go for this. It's neighbor's doorway. Let me read this again. So. Parallelism. One can prevent neighbor's doorway from occurring by practicing mindfulness and not letting one's mind wander towards wishing for alternate Molotovs. Oh. That's very interesting. Okay. Parallelism is the key word. Yeah, I guess the way that it works is it's more like wish fulfillment.
Hi, yeah, there's this awful smell of rotten eggs coming from my dining room, and when I looked to see what it was, I saw this awful, disgusting pile of crap on my dinner table. It's quite big, too, which has me worried that whatever produced this might still be in the house.
Because who knows?
Please
So,
hold.
this is a Fae feast. At least I think it is. The only thing is, like... said it's like a pile of crap or it smells like rotten eggs. That's the only thing that throws me off. Watch, it's completely wrong. By the way, I twice talked to the dev of this game and asked him questions. Oh, wow!
Hey, yeah, Ball here. I'm not sure what to do anymore. My kids can't sleep at night.
It was also
I've been
for
spraying
streams.
about 50 different kinds of pesticides all over the place,
Oh.
washed and scrubbed all the bed sheets as much as frickin' possible. And every night it's the same story. Bunch of itchy kids with nightmares waking up at 4 a.m. and begging to sleep in Papa's bed. I'm fresh out of ideas.
Please hold.
So it's bed bugs? Huh. Okay. Interesting. The only thing that's like slightly throwing me off is the nightmares, you know? But I don't know. But that's cool. I'll have to check more into the dev.
Okay, do you want to explain to me what the hell is happening? I called last week to ask why my home heater has been having
Oh,
issues,
right, the
and
freaking...
nothing's changed after following the instructions.
Please hold.
I'm also in the Discord. Oh! Oh, right, I forgot there is a Discord. Right. Yeah, I forgot the Discord's linked in the game itself. That's really clever. I love the UI setup. It's very nostalgic for me. My first computer had like Windows 95 or Windows 98. So I was getting a lot of flashbacks when I first saw this.
I think some pranksters might be giving my wife and I a run for our
that's right.
money.
Please hold.
Okay. I think whatever does happen, by the end of this day, in the game, I mean, by the end of the day in the game, I think this is gonna be the last day I'll be working.
Hello, I saw your commercial and I thought I would call just in case you might know what's going on. I was recently putting on my kettle for a bit of afternoon Earl Grey when I
Sorry,
heard
I'm
this
blanking
awful
right now.
buzzing sound coming from the
I think
cupboard.
after this day's done,
I looked around
or
inside,
I
but I
get like
couldn't find
22 miles
anything
into
but a
the
few loose tea leaves.
end of the stream.
I'm quite concerned about the hornets and the bees and the like because I'm...
Please
right,
hold.
this is a tea sprite. Oh god, I forgot about this. Also, so if you're in Switzerland, what time is it for you at this point? I'm in the U.S. I'm based in the East Coast, so Eastern Standard Time. Oh boy.
Hi, we need some medical help.
Oh right.
Please hold.
The Sunday's a bit short, so next time we stream. Oh, okay. So it's 12. Wow. Sheesh. Okay. Yeah, I think isn't Sunday like a quiz or something? I remember briefly seeing on the wiki, but I didn't read through it that much. I'll find out soon enough, I think.
So, I've been hearing this weird sound coming from the walls. Not exactly sure what it is, but I've been having a hard time sleeping at night because of this sound.
Oh, right. My bad.
Can you hear that? It's been non-stop lately. I've replaced all of my smoke detector batteries and everything, but I cannot figure out where the sound is coming from.
Please hold.
So this is supposed to be whistling fungi? I don't think it sounds like that, though. No, it doesn't. It doesn't sound like that, though. I don't get it. Makes me wonder, like, how is it supposed to know that? You know? Whistle in harmony. Oh. Oh, and what I was hearing was okay. I see. The sample they have here is much more dissonant. Okay.
Hello? Can you help me? There's this terrible.
Please
that's a
hold.
tough. I'm gonna have to hug my cat after the stream is over. God, I miss having a dog in the house. Oh, Flipper. I'm gonna grab you smacking by the goober. Alright. Bye, Flipper. Hope you find your dad. Oh, okay. 100%! Okay. Wow. I'm a little impressed with myself, actually. Before then, I barely got through. Wait, human soil detected. Wait, this is different. What? Before I end the stream, I want to see what's in the mailbox. We're happy to report we're most pleased with your labors and currently making all the necessary preparations for your impending dissension, assuming you pass the trial. Soil is fertile. Keep up the great work and... Oh. Interesting. Exclusive employee discount. Your high accuracy rate has awarded you a daily coupon Glamourstone. Whether you're simply tired to concentrate or you want to look your best without the stress and... Oh. That is the cheesiest slogan I've ever heard in my life. So I'm guessing that's what oh, what the hell is her name? I'm sorry. I'm blanking. I'm guessing that's what she's wearing around her neck. Alright. Okay. I think next week... Carol! Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I think next week I'm gonna do, the... I'm gonna do the rest of Sunday. And, I'll get the DLC and start that. You know, we'll see how it goes. Alrighty. Thank you so much for stopping by. This has been awesome. Um, I stream from 3 p.m. to well, I went overtime actually but I typically stream from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. EST. Um, so I'm not too sure. Well, if you said it was 12 on your end when it was like around like 6, so that would be probably like 9 to 11 on your end. Correct me if I'm wrong. But uh, yeah, if you're available, feel free. It's mainly just a chill time, just me working on the project and just talking. So yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for the follow. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Have a good one.